Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Robin here from AriesFireTarot. I'm just going to use the Gilded Tarot deck to do a mini reading, some daily guidance for you. Just keep in mind, everybody, that these are general readings, so they're not going to connect to everybody, and that's okay, because, I mean, we'd be clones if everybody was like, oh, this reading was for me, right? It just doesn't work like that. So if you do want a personalized reading, I'm happy to do that. My rates are in most of the descriptions of the YouTube videos and on my Facebook page, AriesFireTarot. My email address is ariesfiretarot@gmail.com. I notice it's sometimes a little bit slow, like takes like 24 hours to get an email arrive in the inbox, which is brutal, but it's a free service, so whatever. So you can always ping me direct message on my AriesFireTarot page if you want. Like if you think you've sent me an email and I'm not responding, I'm just gonna put those back in. If you think that I haven't responded in a timely fashion and I'm right on top of my communications, so if I'm not getting back to you, just go ahead and had Temperance pop out of the card, out of the deck. Anyway, yeah, just go ahead and DM me on my Facebook page if you feel like a significant period of time has gone by with no response from me, because I'm not a person to make people wait. Okay, so the Temperance card. Temperance means to sort of temper things with balance, moderation, which is sort of in contradiction to what this card is saying. Like the really bright colors, and there isn't water in that chalice, it's fire. So, and she's consumed by fire. So, and even the moon behind her is flame orange. Everything about her is flame orange. So maybe she's just burning up with whatever it is she's got going on, and she needs to calm down a little bit. Okay, so I'll put that there. So I've studied for a long time, but I'm a fairly new reader. Like I've been practicing and stuff like that, but out of however many readings, I've done a significant number of them before I started going public like this, because I wanted to not make a jackass out of myself to the world. So I've actually never had this card come up in a reading, and I'm just going to put you guys on a quick pause because I'm having some doubts if I shut off the element from cooking supper. Be right back. False alarm, but better safe than sorry. So anyway, Temperance card. Thanks for your patience while I go sort out my wild paranoia. But I mean, I'd rather put you guys on pause than let my house burn down. Call me crazy. Okay, Temperance card. What could that mean? The High Priestess. The feeling that I get from this card when I pull it is ethereal bliss, just like an overall sense of calm and clarity with calm, cool waters here. Just everything about this card is saying relaxed, calm, clear. So with the Temperance card, speaking of moderation, and the High Priestess displaying this calm, ethereal, I just love saying that word, like chill mode. Maybe people are going a little bit too hard here. Here, let me just pull one more card. This is the World. So the World card comes into a reading when it's a sense of having learned a lot of lessons and almost having the world at your feet. You can see that this person is just so graceful and poised with the world behind them. And this laurel here is a symbol of excellence and winning. So, and it's also a reminder that, you know, things don't necessarily happen overnight. Like, you could be ready for success and you've learned a lot of lessons throughout your life, but success doesn't happen overnight necessarily. Anybody that's ever started a business, you know, just because you open the doors doesn't mean that people are flying in to be served by you. And if they are, congratulations. That must be a nice feeling. I've also never pulled this card before, the World card. It just looks like she's like an Olympic champion with that outfit. Definitely looks like she's poised to win, like the world at her feet. All women in the card too. Cards 2. Another card. The Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups, if you look at this card, there's like the dude there with his back turned to a bunch of cups. So the cups they represent basically emotions, right? Offers. I'm stumbling over my words a little bit, but here's the general gist of the card, is that he's been working on something or applying himself to something, and you can see that it's not completely over. You know, there's 4 cups upright, they're standing up straight, they're full, and then there's 4 cups just in disarray. They're knocked over, they're empty. There's nothing left in them, but he has made the decision to move forward into a new project, even though this one could probably be salvaged, but his heart's just not in it. So he's looking forward into the future. He's thinking about what's next. You can see in the night sky, there's a big, bright, full, shiny moon, and that represents your thoughts. And you can actually see in every one of these cards, the moon. Is that a moon? Like orange moon? Is it like a cheese moon? I don't know. But I'll let the cards talk to me. I feel like I need to pull a couple more, actually. So sometimes in life, like, we realize that we're on the wrong path, and we could have poured a lot of time and effort into something, but you're like, you know what? This is not for me. And that's what's happening here with the Eight of Cups. He's like, well, you know, I'm basically done for whatever reasons. Maybe the passion dried up, or it's just not going to work, or you have a bad business partner or something like that. Who knows? Like, things can just go wrong for so many reasons. I could just be listing them off all night. I want to pull another card. This is the Judgment. This is a card that says, if something is meant to be, it will be. The decision will be made in the favor of the right person. It will not be an unfair judgment. And I really just feel compelled to put it under the High Priestess card. So I think that there's probably a decision coming in, but the universe basically wants you to be calm about it. And that's also what Temperance is saying. Like, calm yourself, cool your jets. You've got the world at your feet here, and it's going to happen for you, and you're ready for it. So are you making a major life decision to turn somewhere else, start a new chapter in your life? And it's never too late to start over. Don't let anybody ever tell you that. Like, I just started doing tarot. I just had, actually, I just had a tap on my shoulder from the universe this year in 2018, and I'm 53 right now. And I was like, yeah, I'm doing it. I'm going for it. It's a lot of studying, but I love it. I just love it. And here's the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups comes in when, like, this is the messenger of the tarot. Like, the pages, every time you see a page, this is something coming in. There is something on the horizon. So the page can be representative of an event or somebody coming in with news of some sort. And I get the sense from this card that it's actually somebody coming in with some sort of information. It could be something that flips the switch in you, like you have an aha moment. It could be somebody with an offer. This person is generally soft-spoken, really gentle, kind and caring. They could have something to do with animal rescuing. Maybe possibly they spend their time like donating their time to local rescues. Don't ask me where I'm getting these insights from. They just come through me. So yeah, this is a really sensitive person. They could be socially awkward, but they could be the key to, changing your life. So, yeah, the message I'm getting so far is like, you really don't have to knock yourself out. You know, there's something to be said for pacing yourself. Otherwise, you're going to burn out. And then what? Then what? Then you're stuck. And then you might have to go back to something that you're not necessarily wanting to deal with anymore. Whatever the situation is with the Eight of Cups there. And I do feel like this is sort of a life-changing event, and I'm not really getting anything about what it could be related to. Huh, that's really interesting. Okay, well, I was saying that to myself. I just got a word popped into my head about moving. I just see the word in my head. There's a bit more cards here than I actually want to read. There's 4, and I just want to round off the reading actually with 8 cards. I just want to clear the deck. I really just get the sense this is for somebody that wants to move. I mean, they like where they are. There's some positive things here. But they just want to go somewhere else. And you could be getting news on that, like a judgment. I don't know what. Something to enable you to move. And I'm also getting the impression that if you're thinking about it too much, you might actually like repel it, which is, you know, the law of attraction, right? If you're like all stressed about it, stay positive. Like if things are meant for you, they will come to you. It's just a matter of time. It's really unfortunate. I just got the impression that I needed to put down the Gilded Tarot and pick up the Essential Tarot. It's unfortunate that the universe moves at its own pace. It can be really, really frustrating sometimes. So it's important to just maintain the faith in whatever it is you want for your life. Because if you think of something, if you can think the thought, it's meant for you. Like, I don't know, like these thoughts come from somewhere. Just like when I'm doing a reading, these thoughts pop into my head from somewhere. And those are my spirit guides. Like, those are my angels. Those are my archangels. Those are my earth angels that used to walk the earth beside me. And they come to me. And it's like a flashcard in my head. It means this. This is what it means. Say that. So, more about me. So just ask your angels, meditate on stuff, meditate on that shit. Really helps because you do have the world here at your feet. Oh, that's pretty interesting. Like I just had a little click there. Travel or moving somewhere else in the world, maybe. Maybe not even in your own, like wherever the country is that you're living in right now. Are you waiting for a passport? Are you waiting for something like that? Yeah, I'm seeing something international, actually. 5 of Pentacles. Interesting. So a 5 of Pentacles, like, obviously these people are impoverished, right? They're lacking. But what they have behind them and their backs are turned to is the 5 of Pentacles sitting there, but they're turned away. They're turned away. There's some sort of opportunity to enrich yourself, and it's financial, and that could be what this person is bringing in. Like, what a collage. Okay. I do want to pull one more card here. Yeah, I'm just getting the overall sense that somebody wants to move. Maybe many of you want to move. And maybe you're just pushing a little bit too hard here and you're going to burn people out. The people that you will need to help you. And it could be people that you haven't even met yet. Okay, they could be coming in. I'll do one more card. I'm just really compelled to pull this on the High Priestess. 3 of Pentacles. So the 3 of Pentacles is making your own wealth. It is using your own resources. This is using your own 2 hands to make things materialize. So the High Priestess is saying, like, keep calm, like stay in the flow, be in the flow, like the High Priestess. It is on its way, and you've actually been working really hard on that. So it's definitely, excuse me, it's definitely coming. It's in source for you. There's somebody is going to bring you a message and clear things up. You know, your spirit guides want you to know that you don't have to flame out in your thought processes or pushing too hard because it's happening. I can see it here. You've definitely made your mind up to go somewhere. And maybe what you're worried about here, what you're worried about is money. But the universe is saying, you don't have to worry about money, and we are sending you somebody to calm that thinking down because there's something coming in. There's a judgment. The universe is bringing something to you financially to help you get there. And then once that happens, you're going to have the world at your feet. So if you want to move somewhere else, another country, maybe you're waiting for some sort of employment, I don't know, maybe someplace to live. I think there's like one key factor that is sort of keeping you rooted where you are, like kind of stuck there and you're daydreaming about the future, but it's coming in, whatever that thing is. And then you'll be ready to go. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool. So if anybody out there has been thinking about moving or changing countries, or which is the same thing, hello Robin, I'm really interested on feedback. It makes me feel like I'm like my time is worth something. So if this is you and you're sort of stuck here, but somebody comes in to help you and you do get that call that it's time for you, you can do it, please let me know. And if, like I said, if this is not resonating for you, feel free to check out my other videos, and you can order a personalized reading from me. I'd be happy to serve you. Anyway, good luck, whoever is contemplating this massive change in your life. I think this is really good advice for you to just like keep calm and carry on. Okay, everybody, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks very much for tuning in. I really appreciate all the views and the likes, and I'd really like to get some sort of chatter going. So yeah, don't be shy. Comment, ping me, email. Thanks, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye.